Serie A Hellas Verona vs Juventus prediction, team news, lineups preview. Both 3-0 winners on Serie A's opening match day, Hellas Verona and Juventus aim to continue in the same vein on Monday, when they meet at Stadio Bentegodi. After Verona stunned Napoli with a superb second-half display, new-look Juve crushed newly promoted Como in their first game under Thiago Motta. Match preview. Making the most of a relatively kind start to the fixture list, Juventus came flying out of the blocks last weekend, as they began their latest quest to regain the Scudetto in convincing style. Surprise debutant Samuel Mbangula fired the Bayern Canary in front against Como, before Timothy Weah added a second goal just before the break, and Andrea Cambieso's stoppage-time strike served as the cherry on top of the icing for new boss Thiago Motta. Still busy in the transfer market as Juve's post-Max Allegri overhaul continues, the Turin side showed early signs of improvement, recording the highest passing accuracy on Serie A's opening matchday 92% and being the only team not to face a single shot on target. Motta was hired to bring both proactive football and some silverware back to Italy's most successful club, after his Bologna team surprisingly secured Champions League qualification by keeping a number of clean sheets. His new-look squad may have impressed on opening night, but Juve must surely set about fixing a dismal away record if they are to challenge for the title. They have failed to win any of their last 8 league games on the road, which is the club's worst such run since 1999. They have, though, won 4 of their last 5 against Hellas Verona, keeping a clean sheet in each victory, and Motta's men will be fired up to continue that trend. Nonetheless, Hellas have lost only one of their last 10 Serie A meetings with Juve at the Bentegodi, where they enjoyed a brilliant beginning to the 2024-25 season, having previously exited the Coppa Italia on home turf to Cesena. Verona's clash with Antonio Conte-led Napoli held some trepidation, but after keeping the game goalless until half-time they burst into life after the break, continuing a good recent record in the transfer market. Dusan Vlahovic and Daniel Mosquera both scored on their league debut, with the latter bagging a brace to send the Partenopei packing, after taking over from Lazio-bound Marco Baroni earlier this summer. Paolo Zanetti is overseeing the Scalagers' attempt to secure a 6th straight year in the top flight, and such a result will help win over skeptical fans, including the tail end of last season. Verona are now unbeaten in 3 matches, equaling their best run since April 2023, but they will be truly put to the test on Monday evening. Team news. After both started last week's win over Como, Timothy Weah and Kefren Thuram succumbed to injuries and will not be involved in Verona, while Arkadiusz Milik is still sidelined by a knee problem. In any case, the latter is part of a group expected to leave Juventus before the transfer window slides shut, alongside Thiago Jallo, Philip Kostic, Arthur, and Federico Chiesa. Thuram's fellow New Boys Douglas Luiz, Michel Di Gregorio and ex-Verona fullback Juan Cabal should all start on Monday. But long-awaited deals for Nico Gonzalez and Tun Koopmeiners have not yet been completed. Following his debut goal against Como, youth graduate Samuel Mbangula could become the first player to score in both of his first 2 league appearances for Juve since Carlos Tevez in August 2013. Meanwhile, Verona must make at least one change to a winning side, as Sut Serdar suffered a thigh injury last week. French midfielder Rida Belahaine is his likeliest replacement. Paolo Zanetti may also decide to switch things around up front, after Daniel Mosquera scored twice as a substitute. Benfica loanee Kasper Tengstedt could therefore make way. Another forward, long-term absentee Juan Manuel Cruz, is the only other man missing for the hosts. Hellas Verona possible starting lineup: Montipo, Chachetwa, Coppola, Davidovic, Freeze, Belahaine, Duda, Livramento, Harui, Lazovic, Mosquera. Juventus possible starting lineup: Di Gregorio, Danilo, Gatti, Bremer, Cabal, Locatelli, Luiz, Cambieso, Yildiz, Mbangula, Vlahovic. We say, Hellas Verona 0-2 Juventus. There is early evidence that Juventus will be more coherent under Thiago Motta, so they should prove a much tougher nut to crack than Verona's opening opponents. An ailing Napoli side. Juve look revived, so with Dusan Vlahovic up front and plenty of pace out wide, they can exploit any weaknesses in the host's defense. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.